I'm back to make another quick vlog. I just want to continue not where I left off, but on the topic of my mother, because I don't want anyone to misunderstand what's really going on. My mother has been completely destroyed. It was like from one day to the next, she was a completely different person. And I'm not going to abandon someone, and I'm not going to be angry with someone because they're destroyed. That's not me. I'm not that type of person. I love my mother, and I know something is going on with her. I know. So anything that may get out there that you may hear, it's not her fault. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of lies out there. But whatever happened is not her fault. And it's really not anyone's business. I'm just saying what's going on with my life. So, I, I think back to my life, what they've done to me, and how many times they've destroyed me. So I can see in someone else when they get destroyed, especially when it's a drastic change from one day to the next. So, I don't know who did it to her. I don't know when it happened. I don't know. I only know that it happened. And I pray for her, and I have faith. I have faith that she'll get the help she needs, because we are working with people right now to help her. And we're just getting it all set up right now. I should have done it sooner. I tried actually to do it sooner, but she went through a program, but they only did an intake, and they never followed up. They never followed up. And I was dealing with so much that I didn't follow up with them either. So, where we left it off was they were supposed to schedule an appointment with someone for her to go in and be seen, and they never did. They never did. We never heard back from them. And right now, we're dealing with the same place, and someone contacted them on our behalf, and we still haven't heard back from them. So I don't know what's going on with that particular place. I don't know, but hopefully they'll contact us and we can get her in to be seen. So, and to be, well, just to be seen and talk and find out what's going on. So, and there's a number of things we're doing right now to help her out. I mean, we're not just standing by and letting it happen. Okay, we started with that. We've also worked on having someone come in and help out. My brother and sister are going to help out, and one other person will help out too. She's been keeping up with all of her doctor's appointments, and I have to think of what else. She's not the same woman. She's not the same woman. Something happened to her. Poor thing. Poor thing. I love her very much. I love her very, very much. She's my mother. And you saw we were hanging out. And we were doing fun things, you know. It all started when we were, um, like, we started hanging out a lot when I started doing art upstairs. When I lived upstairs and Salvador was still here, and I did art, and she would do art in an adult coloring book. So I would paint, and she would work on that, and we'd listen to music. Then she would come down to the basement when I lived in the basement. We'd listen to music, we'd talk. I took her every day. I took her to see someone who was funny, 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 and he made her laugh every single day. So she had a great time. She had a great time every single day for a long period of time. But that person had to move on to, well, it was, he owned a store, and we would go in there all the time, and they would just laugh and talk and talk and talk for hours. And, you know, it was such a nice time for her. And then, um, and then, uh, she went on vacation. Then, well, no. What? Then it was the basement for a long time. She just came to the basement, and we listened to music and talked. And then, uh, well, not sad part. Sad part, her roommate passed away, and that's very sad, and may he rest in peace. And so I started living with her, and she, um, she made the adjustment. I'm not going to go into details about what was going on at that time, but she made the adjustment. And then my sister moved in for a little while, and we had the dogs, and that made her very happy because the dogs love her. Love, love, love her. And they abandoned me to just go be with her. So they love her. So when the dogs lived here, she was very, very happy. And then they all moved out, and we were happy. And, well, you know, I've been documenting it. She, at first I didn't know how to feed her, oh gosh, what kind of food to give her, because, I had no clue about what was healthy and what was not healthy for someone with her condition. So now I know, and so now she's been eating healthy. We both have. We both have. And I'm trying to think of what else. So now something happened. I'm not going to tell you the time period or when, but something happened. It wasn't that long ago. And there were a few things happening in her life at the time. And I don't know who did what. I don't know. But it's serious. But not too serious for Jesus. Jesus can heal any trauma. Jesus can heal any trauma. I'm an example that faith and prayer can heal trauma. Faith and prayer can heal trauma. And I have faith, and I'm going to pray for my mother. I pray for her. And I want to thank anyone who does anything positive with regards to my mother and the situation and my family right now. She still laughs. She's a happy person. She's just very different. Very, very different. So, anyway, I wanted to explain a few things because I know there'd be questions, and you know I don't know. We never got around to taking pictures for her little fashion show, which I wasn't going to do a fashion show. I decided just to show pictures of her outfits. And the one picture I showed, it made her unhappy. So, obviously, of us walking in the park, obviously, I wasn't thinking. And so I have to make it up to her. So as soon as she gets the help she needs, and as soon as she's somewhat back to normal, I will. And summer's coming up now, so we can do that, and that will be a fun thing to do. And it's always fun to put her in her clothes, so she can, so in her vintage clothes, so she looks nice, and like a little bit from the past, a little bit of what she used to be. So, anyway, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.